Hello, my miracles. Welcome back to another Page Turner Tuesday. We're going to talk about the book that I just finished last night, The Last to Vanish. Let's jump right into it. So this is another Megan Miranda book, and I said this last week or earlier. I had a hard time getting into this, and I think it was because of the location of the book, maybe. Slightly the characters just didn't, I don't know, I don't want to say mesh well with, but I just didn't get into this book until probably about chapter 5 or 6. Then I felt like I could not stop reading. And I'm going to say this, did not see the events unfolding. I did not see it happen that way. I was reading a situation and I literally read it. I read the sentence. I like threw the book down, and for about a few minutes, my mouth was open and I was like, did that just happen? And I love those kind of books. This was such a great ending. A big twist. I really enjoyed it. I honestly did not see the twist coming, and most of the time I do. So I would rate this 3. Biggest reason, I had a hard time getting into it in the beginning, but let's read the back and go on from there. 10 years ago, Abigail Levitt fell into a job she loves, managing the Passage Inn, a cozy resort nestled in the mountains of North Carolina, in a town called Cutter's Pass. Tourists are drawn to the town for its outdoor offerings and proximity to the Appalachian Trail, but also for its notorious history as the last known location for 6 different visitors who vanished without a trace over the past 3 decades. When journalist Landon West comes to investigate the story of the vanishing trail, then disappears himself, the town and the inn are thrust back into the spotlight. After months without leads, Abby is shocked when West's brother Trey checks into the Passage Inn one evening. Knowing how cold the case is, Abby can't help but feel for this man. She's all too familiar with how the locals tend to close ranks to outsiders. But it isn't until Abby uncovers incriminating new evidence that she realizes how very little she knows about her coworkers and neighbors, and just how dangerous that is. That hooks you, definitely. Will I be keeping this on my bookshelf? No. Although I did enjoy it, I think someone should enjoy it next. This is going to be available on my PangoBooks account. If you're interested, jump over there and grab it. We are going to talk about the next book I started last night. And if you follow me on Instagram, I was crying the first chapter. And I purchased this just a few days ago because this was released on May 6th. Kelsey Grammer's Karen. So far, I am only on page 30. And if you have gone through a loss, whether it be from a violent loss or an accident or health issues, whatever it is, if you have lost someone, this just 30 pages in, it will resonate. It's a big shift from a thriller mystery to an actual true story, and I do love true crime. I love autobiographies, biographies. So it's not a big jump, but just 30 pages in, and it's got me not messed up, just going down a path that is hard to go down, but his words so far are so brilliant and eloquent and heartfelt and heartbreaking, all of that. So I will give you a review once I finish this. Oh wait, hold on. I have a book haul and I completely forgot about it. Hold on. Okay. So I purchased this. Then along with that, Barnes & Noble had a buy one, get one 50% off. I purchased the new Frida McFadden, The Tenant. I love the cover. Read this and I was like, okay, that looks and sounds wonderful. And I heard really good things about Listen for the Lie. So, yeah, that'll be in a book review soon, hopefully. Next, I purchased this on Thrift Books, and it's another Megan Miranda, The Perfect Stranger. I think I have one or two more books of hers that I have to get, and then I'll have, well, I won't have the whole collection, but I'll have read the collection. A few weeks ago, we were at Barnes & Noble again, and they had the buy one, get one 50. And these two were recommended by the worker, and it is The Deepest Lake. I love the cover. And the worker said this was one of her favorite books of all time, and it is Remarkably Bright Creatures. And just look how bright and wonderful that looks. And look at the book. I love this. I'm on that trend where I really like the sprayed edges. I don't get them all the time, but next, from that same purchase, I've been wanting this one, The Trap. This looks really good. Next, and last but not least, is The Last One by Will Dean. All of these have been in my TBR. They are on my Goodreads, which everything is down below if you want to follow me on there. So that is it for my book review and my book haul. I hope you like this. If you did, click that like button. If you are not a miracle and want to be, click that subscribe button. Watch a miracle happen. I will see you guys later on in the week. Bye.